Welcome back to On The Case, people. Today's a great day. Well, first of all, I'm Kasey Campion, if you didn't know. Yeah. I'm joined by none other than Niamh O'Connor.
Hey, guys.
She's back, guys.
I guess for this week. So
Yeah. Low key. No.
Resort to me.
Paul was like, a solo episode would be fine because I had a guest last week. But then I was like, let's just bring Niamh back. Why not? So you're now is Niamh the second guest we brought back twice? Yeah.
But I'm the best one.
Yeah. Of course.
Who's the other one, Mitch?
Mitch.
We love Mitch.
Actually, Mitch was saying he was a big fan of you last week.
I know. I nearly clapped. Kasey told me this
know.
in the gym. Which camera am I looking at, Kasey?
All of them.
Oh,
There's
where
loads of
are
them.
they? Sorry.
There, everywhere.
Kasey was telling me in the gym that Mitch said he really liked me. I
Yeah.
was like, what? I'm not used to
I'm kicking
boys
you.
saying they like
Yeah.
me.
Because then Niamh was like, is he like one of the lads? And I was like, he is, but he's also nice. Like, he's
Yeah.
not like an arsehole.
Yeah.
Do you know? And obviously because he does content creation, he appreciates fellow content creators. But yeah, guys, this is like when I was in your podcast, like what the hell are we gonna talk about?
I know.
Well,
we see each other every day.
But let's talk about why we see each other every day now. So me and Niamh are gym buddies.
Yeah. Kasey is actually killing it in the gym, lads.
Thank you.
She is genuinely killing it. Like, she's doing so well.
So if you don't know, I used to go to the gym flat out when I was in secondary school. Like the gym was like the meeting point for everyone in my school, and we'd all go to like the sauna after and the jacuzzi. So I feel like I had a good I don't want to say base, but like, cause I was like 17, but I had like a bit of muscle memory because obviously I used to do all the machines. But then I stopped going to the gym for years, and I was in and out. Like I used to do a bit with Sarah here and there, but then I started doing my tribe classes. But then I seen Niamh was flat out in the gym, and I said, let me get on that.
Yeah. And she is killing it, lads. She can actually lift the same weight as me on a lot of things.
On some of the stuff.
Yeah, but that's impressive. Like, I'm in the gym a year now.
Yeah, I was going to say, when did you start going to the gym?
Like a year ago.
And because I know for a while you were kind of low-key, like hermit vibes, not leaving the house.
Yeah.
So what made you decide, right, I'm going to start going to the gym?
I felt so bad about myself. Like, apart from like how I felt to my body, obviously I lost weight and then I felt like I looked really weak. Do you remember when I was just really skinny?
Yeah.
I looked like skin and bone and I felt like I looked weak. So I started Reformer Pilates. That's probably like a year ago now.
Yeah, I love Reformer.
Yeah, the actual gym is less than a year ago I started it, but it was how weak I looked. And then, yeah, I think I just wanted to look like muscly, strong, toned. And yeah, I don't know.
And that was it. I feel like people are going to be interested in this because neither of us in the past would have come across as the most sporty gym, whatever people. And now like we're both doing it. Like you're like well into it. I'm just starting. So when you first started, did you have any guidance or did you just show up there and hope for the best?
I started doing cardio. Like I started overdoing cardio. So that's my biggest advice to people is don't overdo cardio. Because I was going to the gym, walking on the Stairmaster, doing the treadmill, doing the elliptical and not lifting weights. So I actually just lost more weight and looked even more weak.
Okay.
Now, obviously, you get a little bit of muscle from doing cardio, but then I was like, right, I need to start strength training. So I got Nadia Bowes.
She's been on the couch before, she has.
She gave me a plan and yeah, it was brilliant. It kind of just gave me do you know what it is more than anything else? I liked having the plan because I had no idea what I was doing.
Yeah.
And it was just the confidence of knowing, okay, I'm going to the gym, I'm doing X, Y, and Z, and that's it.
Yeah. Because low-key, I used to think PTs were a scam. Because I was like, surely you can get all that on ChatGPT. But now that I've started with Rosa, it's like it holds you accountable and like they're telling you what to do, but they're also not like screaming down your neck saying you have to do this, you have to do that. And I have her linked to my fitness pal, so obviously she sees what I'm eating. Now, could I lie and have a Domino's and put in that I had a fucking salad? Yeah, but I'm not going to do that because why would I lie? I want to actually succeed. Like last week I told her the truth. I was like, look, I went out drinking twice. So I had 2 takeaways. Yeah. And she was like, okay, that's fine. We can work around it in future. Just let me know when you have like, say a party. If you have something that you need to alter your calories during the week for, we can do that. Like, for example, this weekend, I can say it now because it'll be out by then. Me and Uncle Pat, it's our anniversary.
Oh, lads. No, don't even get me started.
Last night in the gym.
They started, right?
No, you're going to lie. You're going to lie.
No, I'm not going to lie.
You are going to lie.
I'm going to tell the truth and you're going to lie and pretend it didn't happen.
No, it's not true.
So what happened was, it was our anniversary last night in the gym. Now, I'd been...
our anniversary in the gym.
Uncle Pat also comes to the gym, lads, for reference, but I had been dreading this because I knew like these two are going to need to get a room.
No.
So, Kasey is a prude, right? One thing about Kasey Campion, she's a prude.
Yeah.
Don't talk about anything adult with Kasey Campion. She's going to die. So anyways, she pretends that she doesn't even kiss her boyfriend, the carry on of her, like, I'm doing cable crunch as I get up. She gets caught red-handed. She doesn't realise that I'm looking and she goes to kiss him. Then she shits herself. I mean, it was like a deer caught in headlights.
Literally my face was like, did you just see that?
Yeah.
Because he's always coming up in the gym being like, oh, how are you, gorgeous? What's your name? And all like winding me up. And he's really affectionate in public. And I would be, but like the gym, like I was like, we're definitely that couple in the gym. People are looking like, going, what are they doing? Like, why are you hugging your girlfriend who's on the fucking elliptical? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, it was so I've actually never exclusively said anywhere how long we're together or anything like that. So maybe it's time I give podcast exclusive. So today we're officially 1 year in a relationship. Kind of crazy. But in June, I'll actually know him 2 years, which is wild. Like wild.
You may as well be 2 years in a relationship.
Well, I was low-key traumatized for my ex, obviously, so I didn't want to get into a relationship for ages. And like, to be fair to him, he stuck around.
Yeah.
He waited.
Honest to God, how this man had the patience.
Because it was the other way around. And it was a fella doing this to the girl. You'd be like, actually not. Goodbye. No. Imagine putting up with me by choice and you weren't even like in a relationship. But yeah, so this morning I woke up, like, you know, like the second you wake up and you're like not even awake. I woke up, he's there with flowers and a coffee and I was like, oh my God. And I was like, what the hell's going on? Like, so cute.
That is so cute.
Yeah, he got me little roses and a coffee. But yeah, the reason I brought up the anniversary is because we're going to Donegal on Friday. So we actually met in Bundoran. Guys, these are getting the real exclusives here. Never said anything like this. So I booked for us to go to Bundoran for the weekend, but he doesn't know. So I just told him like, you need to drive somewhere on Friday, like book the day off work, we're going away for the weekend. But Bundoran isn't very, like, it's not somewhere a lot of people would go. Like, it is and it isn't. So there's no like mad fancy hotels.
It's kind of surfy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like beaches and shit. So I booked like, it's called a guest house, but I think it's like Airbnb vibes.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but that's what I booked. And Dervla, obviously my friend, is from Bundoran. So she gave us loads of recommendations. And yeah, so I told Rose I was going at the weekend, but she said because it's an anniversary, she makes exceptions.
Okay, well,
because she was like, I don't want you like living your life like on a fucking calorie plan when it's your birthday or an anniversary or something like a holiday. So yeah, she was like, obviously where possible, make like good choices. Like, you know, like.
But that's what I always tell you. Like, Kasey thinks that like, because people are at her now, aren't they?
Oh, sure. I was the fattest bitch in Ireland. And now that I'm trying to do calorie deficit, it's you're eating processed foods. Like,
and that's getting in her head. Like, she'll be texting me at night being like, oh, like maybe I shouldn't have drank a protein shake. Maybe I should have just ate a chicken. Like, do you know what?
Yeah.
My vibe on it is just make better choices, but don't restrict anything. Like, you know, like when I told you I have Nutella in my pancakes
I nearly died.
You nearly died. Like, you thought that you had to have like fruit and yogurt.
Greek yogurt at all times.
No, it's like you can eat what you want within reason. Just make better choices instead of having a takeaway. Have like a fake away, you know, that sort of thing.
Like, instead of getting a Domino's or an Apache, have an oven pizza.
Yeah.
It's like, it's still not great, but it's
a better choice.
Yeah. Like, in my opinion, anything I'm doing now is better than I was doing
yesterday,
better than the week before. I was never going to be on a Whole Foods rabbit food diet. Like, I never done that in my life, so why would I do it now?
Me neither. And it's not sustainable, Kasey.
No.
That's what I keep trying to say to you, is that if you went now, right, you started eating just Whole Foods, salads, all of that bollocks, right? Next week you'd be back eating Domino's, eating Chinese, because you'd be restricting yourself so much. Whereas now, the way that you're eating, processed food is not like
the end of the world. Oh, also, by the way, guys, we're not fucking PGs here.
No.
So don't take anything we say serious.
No.
We don't have a clue.
That's what I was talking about. People were asking me on live this morning, like, what do you do for food? I'm like, lads, don't take anything I say seriously because I'm not a PT. But I think it's healthy advice to not restrict yourself. And also, food is fuel. Like, you can't go to the gym and give it your all if you're not eating properly and you're not fueling your body. And I know that because there was a point where I probably wasn't like eating enough. Like, I wasn't purposely restricting myself, but I wasn't eating enough. And I was actually strength training then that made me be like, I think I was eating 1,600 calories a day.
But try used to do 1,200.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
So bad. Like,
what the hell could you fit in with 1,200?
Like, so
Nothing.
bad. And then when Nadia took me over, I told her that and she was like, okay, we're going to put you on 2,100.
Which to me is like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm going to be on the fattest loser USA, like 600 pound life.
Do you know how much I eat now? And people don't believe me when I say this. I swear to you. I swear. Minimum every day, 2,300. And I do not gain a single. For women, I think the whole calorie thing is a load of bollocks.
Yeah, like someone made it up once and we just stuck to it.
Now, I think there's obviously guidelines and it can be pretty close, but I think the best way to figure out like your maintenance is actually just to play around, eat a certain amount, see if the scale goes up, see if it goes down, and you'll find your sweet spot. But I think especially like when we're on our periods, we burn more calories. Like women's bodies are, I don't think you can put like a marker of like 2,000 a day or whatever. Yeah. Sure, your deficit is like high, like you're able to eat a lot in a deficit. So
I'm on 1,950, but even just there I was chatting to someone in the canteen and I said I was doing deficit and they were like, oh, what are you on, like 1,200? And I was like, no, 1,950. And they're like, oh, maybe you could eat less than that. And I was like, that's what Rosa told me, is a deficit.
That's the healthy way to do it, Kasey, because you're eating a small deficit, you're going to lose little and often. Instead of, you could go on 1,200 calories in the first 2 weeks, lose a load, and then not lose any more because it's not sustainable. You won't be able to keep it up. Yeah. Whereas 1,950 is so reasonable. Yeah. It's only a small deficit. You'll be able to keep it up and you'll have like continuous loss. Like, and you're exercising every day.
Because for example, say for breakfast, I've started having like yogurt bowls with granola and fruit. And at the moment, I'm eating them, but I'm not really enjoying the blueberries and the raspberries. So I'm like, next week, let me put in strawberries that I actually like. Get rid of the blueberries and the raspberries. I like the yogurt. I like the granola. Because as you said, it's not sustainable to eat shit you don't like.
No. I always had strawberry and banana in my granola.
Don't like banana.
Do you know?
No.
I love banana.
But since you told me about the Nutella thing, 15 grams. First of all, once it's melted, it goes a long way.
Yeah.
I actually enjoy the pancakes now.
Yeah.
Why would I sit there shoveling plain Greek yogurt into my face when I could eat Nutella?
I can't deal with it. See the fitness people and their obsession with Greek yogurt and cottage cheese.
Oh, not the cottage cheese. Not the cottage cheese.
Just see them making everything. Like
dates, cottage cheese and like no.
Cottage cheese does not belong in everything. Like it has a place, sure. You should not be making cottage cheese pancakes. Go to prison. Actually go to prison. That is disgusting.
The texture though, I've never tasted it now. But I've
smelt it and that was enough for me.
Yeah, like, do you know what? I don't mind Greek yogurt if it's flavoured like vanilla or caramel. But any of that plain, it's like, why?
I find it so thick. The only yogurt I like is the Alpro.
That's what I'm having at the moment, the vanilla Alpro.
Yeah. That is so good.
Yeah.
The Greek yogurt, I find it quite thick.
Yeah, I don't know. But our gym, right? So at the moment we're doing 3 days. And Niamh's kind of doing my plan with me.
Yeah.
At first you're a bit skeptical.
Yeah, because, right, can I say why?
Yeah.
Because I would have always done the gym just targeting one muscle group every day. So like leg day, upper body day. But Kasey's plan is actually full body days 3 times a week, which I've actually looked up. Apparently it's better for fat loss to do it that way.
That's probably why she has me on that.
Why. Yeah. But it's a new thing. I think the reason why I would have just done singular days is because I was focused on just building muscle. But I actually feel like I'm really enjoying doing the mix up. So I'm going to keep doing it with you.
Yeah, because now that might sound crazy, people were doing full body every day, but we're targeting different parts of the full body every day. It's not like we're doing the same thing. Let's talk, what are some of our least favourite exercises we've been doing?
Oh my God.
I know what you're going to say.
Split squats and hack squat.
The last night of the hack squat. Oh my God. But Niamh like is so strong. Like she does be putting all these weights on and I'm like genuinely, how is she doing that for such a tiny little body? Like last night on the hack squat and even the fucking Bulgarians. What were you doing last night?
36. Yeah.
And there was me but 4 in one hand.
But that'd be like, some people would think 36 is low. Like
yeah, but
some people be in the gym with like 70 kgs in dumbbells doing Bulgarians.
No.
But that was my first night back. I actually took Bulgarians out of my plan because I hated them so much that I stopped doing them. But when I was doing them on my own in the gym, I think I was only doing like 20. So I was surprised myself last night that I could do 36.
Because sometimes I always go for a low weight for the first like couple or first set, and then I'll see Niamh doing a higher one. I'm like, well, I just try and do Niamh's. And like most of the time I'm actually able, but just for a lower amount of reps. But some of them, there was one last week you done, I think it was the leg extension. I couldn't even move it an inch. Not even 1 inch. I'm like, how did she do that?
Yeah, that was the leg. That was. You'll be able, do you know what? Your legs, especially your quads, you will have, I think you see results first in them.
Yeah.
Like you will be like.
And I kind of have quad muscles as it is.
Yeah, you do.
Because obviously I played football for years, not that I was great. And I went to the gym and obviously I do tribe and stuff. But sorry, you just done Wellfest.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Wellfest. Yeah. What was that like?
Crazy.
So when you were asked to do that, were you like, what the hell?
I actually was a bit skeptical. I'm not going to lie. Sorry, Wellfest. Love you guys. But because it's not like, I'm not a PT. I'm not like a fitness guru. My page is not surrounded about fitness at all. So I kind of didn't want to, I felt like I kind of had imposter syndrome.
And the people would be like, why is she doing this?
Yeah,
thing?
like I don't belong there. Whereas a lot of the other people doing it, like their content kind of revolves around fitness. But then I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to do it because I love exercising now.
Yeah.
And why do I not deserve it? Why can I not do it?
Yeah.
So anyway, I done a HIIT class with Leslie. Her Instagram is More Fitness. She does like HIIT classes to dance to music.
Right.
And you kind of like do the exercises on the beat of music. That. Makes it fly. Like fly. And out of every class at Wellfest that I done, that I burned the most calories on that one. And it was body weight exercises.
So were you on the stage for that?
Yeah.
And with a mic on?
With a mic. Britney Spears
So could people
mic.
like hear you breathing and shit?
I've no idea because I don't think so because the music was really loud.
Okay.
Because I know Lauren Gavin done it last year.
Yeah,
and I was talking to her at Wellfest and she was saying people could hear her breathing.
I would die.
The year before. But I was meant to talk halfway through, right? And obviously Leslie's great. Like she does this for a living. She's used to having to talk in the middle of her workout. I'm not. I'm not used
I'd be
to that.
panting.
Also, just going to say, no, I actually can't say that because of Kasey's campaign.
You can say all this about you.
It's
about your vape, isn't it?
I'd be walking around the gym with my vape.
Yeah,
like.
she does. And I'm like, this is so like contradictory.
It doesn't affect my cardio. Like it actually, admit it.
To be fair,
doesn't.
I don't know how she eats Dubai chocolate bars and she vapes and she's flat out in the gym. But no, and I've said this a million times, you used vapes to get off cigarettes.
Yeah.
That's different.
And I'm on the lowest possible nicotine.
Yeah, that's totally different to a 15-year-old in school having a strawberry ice in the bathroom.
Yeah, no, I fully agree.
So
I'm with you on that.
Yeah, but when I see her with the vape in the gym, I'm like, it is funny.
I do that.
But like,
I'm going to get kicked out of the gym.
At the start of the whole anti-vape thing, I was very like, oh my God, I can't even be seen with someone with a vape.
Yeah.
But then I realised, Paul, stop laughing. Then I realised that it's me doing the campaign.
Yeah.
Not everyone else.
Yeah.
Like I can be anti something and you don't have to be.
And you are. Like, also, can I just say, the people that were trying to insinuate that Kasey like sells vapes out the back of her car. And like, I have never seen Kasey ever vape. She probably has once or twice in her life. I've never seen it. She's never asked anybody for a vape. It's just not
something
I couldn't even picture Kasey with a vape in her hand. Like, them rumours were just ridiculous.
Yeah. The last time, I think I said on the podcast before, I don't even know if you'll remember this. The last time I tried a vape was when we were in Iron Napa. One of the girls that we were with, once or who, I was wrecked one of the days. We were at that Nissy.
I know who it is. Kirsten.
No. She was one of our gang.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm a gobshite.
Well, not anymore. She said I was wrecked and I was falling asleep at the beach party or the pool party, and she was like, if you have a puff of this vape, it'll actually wake you up a bit.
In what world?
I don't know. Now, I feel like it did only because I was like, I was like dying. But I was like, nah, not for me. Like, doesn't really.
No, I can't even picture you with a vape in your hand.
It's just not. One time, and do you know what? I'm so surprised this TikTok didn't surface when I did the ad. So I posted a TikTok one time of me clearing out my room. You know the way you find a random shite.
It's going to surface now.
I know, yeah. And I found a vape in my room, a purple, like gradient one. And I was like, oh my God, this is so cutesy. Like, it's purple. Like, it matches my outfit and all. I carried that vape around Albufeira Strip because it matched my outfit. Didn't even use it.
Oh, Kasey.
Yeah. That's the level of insanity I am.
Yeah, like the colour blocking needs to stop.
It's
like, I
thing.
keep getting on it. You need to stop being obsessed with, like, do you know if Kasey wears like blue, she can only wear blue with blue.
Yeah, oh, it freaks me out. And like, even, what is my phone case?
Like, Kasey, would you ever wear blue with gold heels?
Like,
no, you'd wear
I
blue
have to
with blue
match
heels.
everything.
I know.
But for some reason, since I got my new phone, I'm not as weird with the phone cases, but I kind of want to get back on that buzz.
No, don't.
I think I do.
It's sick and twisted, Kasey.
Yeah, but then, right, this is really strange. So I love matching, but then when it comes to bedtime, I'll throw on the most random top and the most random shorts. Maybe that's when I let loose. You know?
Maybe because maybe you're matching for the world.
And not for
yourself.
I used to, whenever I done my 9 to 5 here, real job, I used to wear like a lot of blazers and like trousers, whatever. And if I left the house and my phone case wasn't matching, either one, I'd go back and change it, or two, my day was ruined.
No.
Ruined.
No.
And if anybody in the office saw my phone, I'd be like, I don't mind the case, like it doesn't match today. Like seriously.
Like, you know, nobody would even notice that.
I know, but it upsets me.
Like, look at my case.
Yeah, no, that's giving me the fear.
Kasey, it's a phone.
No, I know, it's a whole thing.
Just get a clear case.
No, I'll pass. Actually, good news for you. I think we're able to go tribe tomorrow.
Oh.
I got #uninvited to that event.
What time is it at?
12:30.
Okay.
I love how you didn't even question I got uninvited to an event.
Oh, sorry. You got why'd you get uninvited?
I didn't get uninvited, but remember I told you what it was? It was like a good brand.
No.
I was like, I kind of want to get in with them. And I was like, I bet you.
Makeup.
Yes.
Yeah.
They said that it's full and I got back too late. But they'll let me know if someone drops
my
out.
bollocks.
Yeah. But then again, they wouldn't have invited me to like, I don't know.
I'd say they had 2 spaces. They invited 5 people. First 2 got spaces.
And now, look, I'm not that pushed because to be honest, priorities, I want to go Tribe.
Tribe, yeah.
So I'm going to bring Niamh to Tribe for the first time.
Yeah.
To be well able. I'm
meant to be at TikTok HQ at 4:30 tomorrow as
for
well.
what?
There's some TikTok shop event.
Oh, like event or like?
Yeah, event where like I think you go and meet the brands and stuff, but I don't know if I'll go. I'll see how tired I am.
Miss Top Seller over here.
Yeah.
Niamh's getting me on the TikTok shop buzz, guys.
No, she done class. I keep looking up here.
Like, yeah, you can look there. Oh, not there.
Yeah, the whole episode of
that's what Adam Fogarty kept doing. He was like, where am I looking?
It's because I'm blinded because the lights
they are very bright. I'm on TikTok shop buzz.
Yeah, and you done great the other day.
Yeah, I basically pimped out Uncle Pat for a video, okay? So I got the Medicube Pore pads. I actually bought them in Brown Thomas. They're only €25. And I was doing a video with them and I was like, Asher, let me stick him in it because it'll do better if he's in it. Sold like fucking 50 or 60 of the things.
You need to just use him in all your TikTok shop videos. Yeah. Seriously.
It's so funny how this time last year I was like, I'm never posting him anywhere. And then bam, hard launch.
Now he's selling your TikTok shop.
Now he's and then he wants to go into sales. And I'm like, low-key, tell them on your CV you sold Medicube. But that company's actually going to send me out, not Medicube directly, but one of the like stockers on TikTok shop.
Yeah.
Is going to send me some for him. What else did I want to talk about with you?
The TikTok shop, people need to get over themselves with TikTok shop. TikTok shop is the bomb diggity.
Like
the bomb.
Niamh makes a fortune off it. And I'm so jealous. But I just feel like you either have it or you don't. Like I feel like
you have to have no shame, right? But the thing is, I don't have shame. Yeah. We know that.
You've sold worse.
I've sold a lot worse than a few curve cases. But not only that, I feel like, right, in the grand scheme of things, we are all on a floating rock, okay? Imagine not taking opportunities because you're scared that what other people are going to think. Who cares? Like, do you want to be shaking your ass in the fucking Bahamas or do you want to be depressed in Dublin?
Yeah.
Which one? Make your choice. You know what I mean?
Like, if these people had the chance to make that money,
they do it.
Like, say if you turned around and said to like directly to one of these haters, okay, I made 10 grand off TikTok shop this month.
Oh.
Of course they're going to want that for themselves too. It's all just jealousy.
Yeah. And like, I know there is some things like that fucking vibrating plate, like, please get a grip. Like,
there's some stuff that is ridiculous.
No, like that's, and telling people, I don't really fuck with the whole telling people they're going to lose weight from this vibrating plate. Like,
no, that's a bit crazy.
That's crazy work.
Yeah, I haven't even seen that one that much.
There is some things that I'm like, I would never ever, everything that I promote, I actually genuinely use. Like every single thing.
Yeah, you do use a lot of shite.
Yeah, I do. I'm a hoarder.
Yeah. To be fair, we do get a lot of shite. Sorry, I want to talk about the James Charles thing.
Oh yeah. No, Kasey, I disagree with you.
No. Now, before I get myself cancelled,
right? You're about to.
For anyone who doesn't know, little recap, and you might need to correct me if I'm wrong. So, Spirit Airlines shut down.
Yes.
Fully.
Yeah.
And that was an airline like Ryanair or whatever.
Yeah.
And how many people lost their jobs?
Oh, like thousands.
Thousands. I think I seen 17,000. Is that wrong? Paul, is that wrong? Okay, a lot of people lost jobs, right? And this girl that worked for them sent a message to a load of influencers, copy and pasted it, and was like, hey, I'm after losing my job. Would you mind donating or sharing my GoFundMe or whatever? And James Charles basically posted a video being like, you're lazy, like, stop trying to fund your life from influencers.
From his bed at 2 o'clock in the day with no top on,
influencers
by the way.
Don't owe you anything, this, that and the other. Niamh, what's your opinion?
I think the absolute cheek of him. Like, right, okay. Is it his responsibility to donate to her GoFundMe? No. But do you know what else? Do you know what is not necessary? That reaction. Like, I get messages all the time. Every day, I probably get 20 GoFundMe sent to me.
Same.
And I could not possibly donate to them all, or I would have no money ever.
No.
I'd be just donating all day long. I just ignore them. I ignore them.
Yeah.
Unless it's something that I'm like, oh, you know, I don't see a lot of them, so maybe I'm trying to save my ass now because I look like I'm ignoring them.
I don't see a lot of them either.
I don't see a lot of them. A lot of them go to spam, but some of them I do see, and I'm like, oh, I'm just going to ignore this.
Yeah.
You know, I've got GoFundMe sent to me, pay for our family holiday. Like, I'm not even joking. I am not even joking.
Pay for our cat's birthday party?
Yeah, like nonsense stuff.
Well, look, I'm going to
Brandon Caulfield paid for my fucking dog.
Oh. Yeah, he did that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
GoFundMe merchant.
People, that'll be my next thing, Kasey GoFundMe Campion. But look, I'm going to be very careful what I say here because I don't want to get cancelled. But I know what James Charles was trying to say, but he delivered it very wrong. People are saying, oh, well, he could have just said nothing. But I feel like that might have been like the final straw for him. He probably gets 500 today. Do you know what I mean?
What's his Kasey? He's fucking loaded, right?
Yes.
Lives in a sick ass huge house.
Okay.
Doesn't work a job. What's
He's
the
an
final?
influencer.
What's the final straw?
Okay, listen, right?
What's the straw?
17,000 people lose their jobs.
Yeah.
Why does that one person deserve the money?
They
all,
don't.
do you get me? Do you know what I mean?
But all of them 17,000 people could have made a GoFundMe.
That's what I mean.
I don't think James Charles has the right to call anybody lazy. And entitled.
No. That was all wrong. That was wrong.
He's never had a job. He's never worked in a job. Like, yeah, he's an influencer. Are we going to sit here and pretend that being an influencer is harder than working in a fucking as a cleaner? No. It's not like.
But I feel like I'm like a fucking James Charles defender now, which I'm certainly not.
No, I know you're not.
He has a company and you know what I mean? I feel like, and do you know what? This is where I relate to James Charles, okay? He said that the girl didn't even follow him. That would piss me off.
Yeah,
don't text me for stuff if you don't follow me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that pisses me right off.
I get it, right? But if that was me and if that was you, I know you wouldn't make that video.
No.
You would ignore it.
I'd ignore it. There was a girl texted me recently with the wrong name. Like, hi Danielle, would love you to donate some PR for this raffle. So instead of posting about her, I responded to her and I just said, in future, if you're trying to get free stuff from people, use their name, like use their correct name.
Yeah.
And also make sure you're following them.
Yeah.
And she nearly died. She was like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. I'm just going to be honest. I did copy and paste this. But sure, it was like the time where I crashed out and called somebody a melt.
Yeah.
Sometimes one thing is the final straw and you just crash out online and then you're seen as the worst person on the planet.
But I feel like that's so different as well because you had people at you for months and months and months. Like, why did you block this person? Why did you block this person?
You finally
and
say
you
it and
you did just snap and crash out.
Yeah.
Whereas with James Charles, he has not had people at him going, why didn't you donate to that GoFundMe? Why didn't you?
Yeah.
He chose, like, for absolutely no reason to just come on the internet. And the biggest problem, right? He could have said, guys, I don't really appreciate when you send me GoFundMes, but you're not following me and you clearly don't support me.
Yeah.
He called someone who's just lost their job lazy and entitled. I think that's the biggest problem.
Yeah, he went about it the total wrong way.
Because he's in his bed at 2:00 in the afternoon with no top on, hasn't even got out of bed for the day, and he's calling people lazy and entitled.
Yeah, no.
You know?
Do you think it was a PR stunt?
No.
Not stunt, but like, do you think he knew this was going to go down bad?
No, I don't think he'd chance because now everyone's bringing up everything else with him. So I don't think, and there's loads like, he's so cancelled that he's like not cancelled. He's like so cancelled that it's like he's beyond the point of being cancelled that people have just forgotten that he's cancelled. I don't know if that makes any sense.
40 million followers.
I know, but I feel like this is the final straw for a lot of people with him now.
I just feel like in America though, people just get over the shit and
they
then
don't care.
Just on to the next.
Especially with men. Like, men can do whatever they want and get away with it. He's not going to be cancelled like career over. Like, he is his own boss at the end of the day. He has his own thing or his own business.
Brand.
But I think he's going to have lost the trust of a lot of, we need to remember 99.9% of people are not influencers. Like, and we don't earn James Charles's money, but we're still in a really lucky position where we are our own boss. You obviously work in radio, but that's a job you love.
Yeah.
Like, I've done jobs in the past that I've done just for the money. Like when I done waitressing, when I done bartending, I was only doing them for the money.
Yeah,
I didn't enjoy
like doing
them.
that. Yeah, that's like me and Duns.
And we need to, I think 99% of people are in those sort of jobs that they're just doing to put food on the table, whether that be, maybe there is some people that love it, maybe there is some people that don't, but whether it be hospitality or retail or whatever. And that's who James is going to lose the trust of now.
And also he said something, people in the comments were saying like, they said something so true. They were like, you're saying influencers shouldn't fund our lives, but we literally fund yours.
Yeah.
Because like we wouldn't be anywhere without people that follow us.
No.
Like,
exactly.
That's just it. Like.
And he has a brand that relies on the public buying it. The same people that are like, what annoys me about it is, as a brand owner, forget the fact he's an influencer. He's a brand owner.
Yeah,
okay?
that's very true.
He relies on these people that are probably saving money week by week to be able to afford his makeup. And now you've just gone and insulted them and basically said they're lazy and entitled. And, you know, I don't like it. I think it's the choice of words. I think it was like, it came across as really classist. Like,
it came across out of touch. Yeah.
Just get off your ass and send in a CV. Like, do you know, it's not that easy to
You don't just send in a CV and get a job.
No.
Like, before I got my F104 job, I had no job for 3 months, and I was literally like looking on LinkedIn, like, how do people get jobs? Like, like, I have a degree. I didn't really have experience at the time, but I had worked previously. I was like, how do you get jobs?
Yeah.
Like, it's so hard.
Yeah. Yeah. And the only jobs that are like a lot of the time quite easy to get are the like 0 hours contract jobs where like you have no security and, you know, the wage isn't good. It's minimum wage. So like,
Did he do OnlyFans?
James?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I thought he did.
I don't think he did.
Maybe it was just his
He got
Coachella
a BBL.
outfits. Oh, yes.
Yeah, he got a BBL, but I don't think he did OnlyFans.
I think.
He's not far off it though, if you look at his Instagram.
Yeah,
like.
allegedly. Anyways, moving on. Guys, me and Niamh, it's been so long since I've done this, so I'm very, very excited. We're going to read out our hate comments, okay? We've done multiple videos of this. Niamh's tend to be a bit worse than mine.
Yeah, mine are actually, I'm looking at one video here that has 72 filtered comments.
Ah, that's crazy.
And the video is literally just me standing on stage saying I love my life. I don't even mention my bum. Every single hate comment is like, yeah, your body is not even real. We'll get into them.
Right, I'll kick us off, okay? These are like not even real, okay? Okay. You aren't shadow banned. Have you ever just thought maybe no one cares about the utter arse that comes out of your mouth day after day? Get a real job and maybe then people will listen to you.
Low-key agree.
Like, fair, valid.
You mean the jelly and fat that's been injected into her is appealing? Fuck off. I don't know if I can curse. Feck off.
This is like actually mental.
Oh, here. I have one. Mine are like mine aren't really PG though.
I'll give them.
She had a boob job, a bum job, and it's just skinny. Other than that, why do fools like you put people on a pedestal? This word, I don't know if I can say.
You can bleep it.
It's like another word for a prostitute. Like,
say it.
She was a now turned influencer. Anybody who follows her is an idiot.
Wait, you hear this one, right? You should use AI to create a skinnier version of yourself. Maybe that way you'll be more likable. Fair play for going to the gym though. You'll be their best customer.
That's low-key calling you skinny.
No, for real. AI though.
Ass is dropping. We'll have to get it topped up. Every single one of mine are about this is the thing, right? People get at women for having plastic surgery. Do you hear this? Like, both of our hate comments, all about our bodies.
All about bodies. All of mine are.
Every single one about our bodies. Like, of course, women go and get work done to themselves. Sorry,
this
go on.
Is not real. This is not real. Yourself and your pal Nevo going to the gym now. It's like the blind leading the blind, except it's the BBL leading that hippo. What do you mean it's the BBL leading the hippo?
Let me find. I don't know if I have one to match that. I feel like that one is...
that is brilliant. That is actually too good.
So good. Hold on. Sorry, I have to look through mine.
I'll go again.
Yeah, you go.
Processed food. Am I even surprised? Fat lard and nothing more.
Fat lard. Like, that's terrible. Like.
These actually crack me
so bad.
up.
Like, here's one.
Yeah.
Here's one. Like, I've never hid the fact that I have plastic surgery. Like, me doing Wellfest doesn't mean that all of a sudden I'm trying to pretend that I don't have plastic surgery. Obviously, a lot of my body I've built in the gym, but my boobs and my bum are not built in the gym, obviously. Yeah. But you can't take away my quads.
No.
My abs. They're all, I've did that myself. Yeah. Here's one. Here, the arse implants are obvious. Ladies, wake up to this. You think she got this figure doing silly stretches? Like, who said I did?
And who's doing stretches for a big arse?
Yeah, like...
This one is crazy, right? This is on Instagram on a real account. Shup, you influencer, basic drone who is probably on the radio. You're nothing but a joke. You're not original, entertaining, funny, or even likable. Just using a silly, confident voice won't get you through. Get a real job, you picket fenced, closed community, lifestyle NPC. Like, what?
That's like just buzzwords. Like they're trying to fill like a word count of an essay with that hate
And
comment.
then somebody responded defending me, right? And then they replied to them going, aren't you like 38 and overweight? To one of my commenters, like.
Oh my God. Here's one. I'm sorry, but your ass shape is so bad. Like your body looks fantastic, but your ass is so scandalous. I don't think anyone wants their bum to look like that. Well, I think the 800,000 views on my ass on Instagram on my recent Wellfest video says differently.
That's crazy.
I was about to say the name. The thing is that I say that about myself, that my bum is a wild shape because I've had work done. Like, why do you feel the need to comment that? Like, it's beyond me.
Like, what does this even mean? Built like Arthur Borrick.
I have no idea. None of these have bet the toy show one. The toy show one was the best.
Getting substantially bigger, Campion.
Oh, they're just so
absolute
mean.
burger.
Oh look, I have one 676767.
Oh, I love that. Oh, this is a great one here. Kasey, I've been following your food eating journey of becoming the biggest, quite literally, the biggest person in the world. Can we sponsor you with bulk eating so we can make this possible?
Kasey, yours are way better than mine recently.
They're all about what? Oh, I can't even say that out loud. Guys, can I read some of them?
Yeah,
I'm going to read some of Niamh's, okay? I would never be jealous of you because someday your kids are going to have to watch videos of you doing the deed online and be relentlessly bullied.
That's not even bad though.
I just think it's so funny. Oh my God, you have so many. Hang on now.
Mine are terrible. They're just all about my body or my bum, like, or the fact I did OnlyFans. That's it. There's no originality in my hate comments. Like,
your cat hates you.
my cats love me.
Get the double jaw surgery. Eat an apple through a tennis racket. What does that even mean?
I don't know. They always say I could eat an apple through a letterbox. Don't understand how. Paul is laughing in the corner.
There's a lot of white things floating around in your water. Is it feathers?
In my water? Is there actually?
I should know. Okay, this is going to be the last one. Go away, you OnlyFans internet prostitute. Oh, I just love your comments so much.
Mine have no originality. Like, they're all about, oh, you did OnlyFans. Oh, your bum is fake.
Are you wearing dentures?
Or
Right.
my teeth, actually.
Guys, we need more originality. Mine were pretty good. Mine were pretty good for once.
Yeah, yours were much better.
Yeah, but literally all mine about weight. Right, guys, we're going to take a little break and then we're going to do some dilemmas. Welcome back, people, to On the Case. We're now doing our best case scenario segment where we give the listeners our best case scenario for their problems. So you sent me in some good ones, guys. Okay. Hey, Kasey, I love both of you. Not sure who that is. Maybe it's Paul. Do people love Paul? I'm not sure. The pod is such a slay. Thank you. Not to depress you or anything, but I have a sort of not great dilemma for you this week. I'm in 5th year. I've done TY. Everyone who went into TY... No, that makes no sense. I'm a 5th year who did TY. Everyone who went... No. Why are you all illiterate? I'm joking. Right. I'm a 5th year who did TY. Everyone who I went into TY with seems to have found their person and I haven't. Every person that I seem to become friends with, either I go into my shell because when I do come out of my shell, they end up drifting away from me or picking somebody else. I feel like I'm always the first one to make plans and send a text. I'm severely drained by this and I really just don't know what to do in the situation. I don't want to have no friends, but I feel like I've no one to turn to or anyone that has my back. Thanks so much, Kasey. Keep up the amazing work on the pod and please say hi to Podcast Paul for me. We need a face reveal.
Oh, that must have been about Paul then.
Yeah, it must have been about Paul.
Yeah.
How could you like Paul? He's so old and boring. No, this is a tough one because school is so bitchy.
Yeah, like I think you don't really find your people in school. Sorry.
Maybe the odd few do, but I personally, I don't think I'm friends with even one person from school.
Yeah. Like I wouldn't be like, I'm not friends with them, but I wouldn't have anything against them. I don't. Actually, no, that's a lie. One of my best friends, Kathy, We've been friends since, well, we've known each other since primary school.
I thought you were going to say that you fell out, or I was like, oh, she's name dropping.
And Sindel, we hated each other in school though.
Did you?
Yeah, but I just don't think you normally meet your people, especially not in secondary school.
Yeah, like I know it's so much easier said than done, right? Because you're in fifth year and you have another 2 years with these people. But when I went from TY to fifth year, I totally changed friend group, which was for me at the time was so weird because I went from like a group of like the popular girls to like a group of girls I played football with. And I had a way better time with them. We had such a laugh and it didn't feel like everything was a competition. But like, it's just TY fifth year. That age group is so bitchy. I feel like you need to just keep these people at arm's length.
Arm's length, yeah.
Chat with them, talk to them in school, but don't depend on them as like your close friends. Because as you're saying here, they're leaving you, not that they're leaving you out, but like they're not making plans with you. You feel like you're the one always sending the text. Maybe back off a bit and see how they react.
Yeah, the phone works both ways. Sorry, I just hit the mic there, guys. If anyone heard it. But yeah, I wouldn't be stressing about finding your people in school. Like, honestly, just get through school.
Yeah,
like,
because honestly, like, I know everyone says it, but like, people that you make friends with in school, they're not your friends for life.
No.
Some of them might be, but like me, for example, do I talk to anyone from school? I've said it on the podcast a million times. I talk to Chloe, I talk to Ellen, but I don't meet up with them.
Yeah.
And anyone that I was close friends with in school, don't talk to ever.
Yeah.
And like, maybe I'm a rare case because I just hate everyone.
No, I don't talk to... Yeah. Well, apart from Kathy and Sindel, me and Sindel hated each other in school and now we're friends. And then me and Kathy, we know each other since we're kids.
Mm-hmm.
But like my best friends in secondary school, I would never speak to them now.
Yeah, I feel like when you get older, you just realise like, it's so hard when you're that age. You're probably like, think it's the end of the world. But like, you just realise most people are just arseholes.
And friendships at that age, I feel there's a lot of like undercutting and bitchiness and
boys and discos and school, and it's all just a mess. But you're even like college, like, do I even low-key want to go into this? My course was media, so a lot of people in media are a bit like, Paul always says I use the wrong word here, they're like quirky, they're a bit like, you know,
artsy.
Yeah. Whereas I clearly am not that kind of person, so I was like the minority in my course, if that makes sense. So I had like 2 best friends in college, and then one of them just like doesn't talk to me at all. And I'm like, what the hell did I do?
Like, has an issue with you?
I don't know. Like, low-key, am I actually saying this right now? But it not that it upset me, but like, it kind of did, because like, you entered the whole of college with this person and like, you thought everything was fine. And then like one day they just ghost you. And I'm like, did I do something?
Speaking to you, like?
Yeah, totally.
And was it around the same time you started social media?
No, funnily enough, would you believe, if she's listening to this, like, she's going to know there, but hey, when I was in college, was like, I'm going to be your social media manager. Like, you're going to be an influencer. And she was so like up for it. I remember I got sent my first ever PR package. It was magnetic eyelashes. It was in 2022. So I didn't even have a following. And we were like, oh my God, this is so exciting. I had a discount code. Like,
yeah.
But yeah, so I don't think it's anything got to do with social media. I don't know.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
But again, it's like, I don't know. I feel like you make friends through your life. Like, I've had so many friends through my life that now looking back, I'm like, yeah, that friendship ended and it was good that it ended.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's the case for you, but like, even just for that girl, like, you are going to have so many friendships in your life that aren't actually meant for you, and that's how you learn, and that's how you meet your group of people. Like, I feel like you really settle into your group and your friends as an adult.
Yeah. Like, myself, I had a best friend through the whole of primary school, the whole of secondary school, and the whole of college. Live in the same area, worked in the same place. And we were like, I thought we were like soulmates as friends. And then we just, I can't even remember why we stopped talking. Mm-hmm. And like, if I saw her now, I'd say hello, there's no bad blood. But some people, maybe you're just not meant to be friends with for life.
Yeah.
I've said this a million times, only met Clodagh through another girl who we both fell out with.
That's so crazy.
Isn't it? And I would die without Clodagh.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like me and Clodagh are soulmates now as friends. Like, we just get each other inside out, back to front. Anyone I hate, she hates more than me. Like, we're just on another level. So basically what we're saying is the older you get, you'll just realise, and these people are just, they're not worth your time.
No. And you're probably going to finish school and have this amazing group of friends. And
be like, why was I even worried?
Did
I forget anyone I went to school would even exist, you know? Sorry, but they see me everywhere. Right, next up. We're back. Dilemma number 2. Okay, being friends with people you don't even want to be their friend anymore because they're so out of touch with reality and always think they're better at everything than you, i.e. driving, but it's so much more convenient to be their friend. then have them slate the back off you in your small village. Help appreciated.
That sounds like me and Kasey, because I'm better at everything than her.
You're out of touch, you stupid bitch.
You're a James Charles defender.
Oh, please. I'm not a James Charles defender. Anyway, do you know what? There's so many people I've been friends with. Sure, we can all guess who. No, but seriously, in my whole life, that it's like, oh, how am I going to fall out with this person? Like, it's not possible. But then it just is.
Yeah.
Like, people talk about it for 2 weeks. Well, in my case, for a fucking year. Oh my God, I just cursed in the podcast. What the hell? People, like, don't be friends with people for the sake of worrying what other people are going to say.
And also, don't be friends with people because you're worried they're going to talk bad about you behind your back.
Yeah, you can talk bad about them.
Go and talk bad about them first.
Yeah. I feel like I've said a million times, I had this friend in school, but I had another best friend in secondary school. And she was always trying to one-up me, trying to copy me. Like, if I remember this is so vividly, during COVID, this set went viral from Bershka. It was like a velour. I actually wore it to the airport when we went to Albufeira, if you remember. It was like blue and velvet. They had a yellow one, a black one, and a blue one. And I bought the three of them, and I was like, oh my God, this is like the it girl set. Bear in mind, I was not an influencer or anything at the time. And I remember this best friend of mine bought it and wore it before I got to wear it, which sounds so stupid. But when you're in like 6th year, and I was like, that stupid bitch. Another thing she did, right? I used to never wear red lipstick because I was like, I'm ginger. Red lipstick isn't going to suit me. But one night out, it was the night out just before the pandemic, I was like, I'm going to wear red lipstick. And bear in mind, this best friend of mine was gorgeous and like all the lads loved her. And that night she decided to take off her nude lipstick and put on red lipstick because I was wearing it. And I was like, I know it's just petty little things, but it pissed me off. And she was one of them people that I was like, how am I going to fall out with her? Like, this isn't going to work. And then it worked. I fell out with her.
Yeah.
So,
and that was it.
This girl needs to go.
I've had friends, like, lads, Kasey knows. Like, I've had friends that have done the most fucked up stuff to me after we have stopped being friends. Like, I mean, the most messed up stuff that you could possibly imagine. You know who I'm on about. Like, and what that person did. Like, and I don't care. I would end that friendship time and time and time again and let them put me through that time and time and time again, rather than be friends with somebody that's capable of doing that in the first place.
I don't know how old you are, but I'm too old now for that bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm 25 and I'm still falling out of people because I just have such high expectations of people. Yeah. I'm like, you're not sure, even like, we will not say who or even give a hint of who, but there's someone at the moment that I'm a bit iffy with, and I'd be saying it's Niamh.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And I'm like, is there a point to saying it at this big age? No. What's the point? If you, I can clock you from a mile away, see the way you're behaving, and I'll just keep out of it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But I think that's the best way. Like, another thing is when you're our age, I don't think there's any point having beef or even calling people out, because people show you who they are.
Exactly.
That's it. Just take it and move on.
The only time I'll tell you to call someone out is if you see the thing resolve and be like, look, this is what's going on. I do want to be friends. So can this kind of stop? Yeah. But if after that it continues, it's just a goner.
Yeah. The only time I'd call something out is if, you know, like you did something to annoy me, I would tell you because I love you and I want to be friends with you. Or Daniel or whatever. One of them.
If someone I want to stay friends with does something, like whenever Clodagh does something or if I do something to Clodagh, never because I'm the best friend ever, we will call it out. But so for you in this instance, I would say if you don't want to be friends with her, don't bother calling her out. Just hit the road.
Yeah, hit the road.
Hit the road, Jack.
And like, if she talks bad about you, then that's your answer. Do you really want to be friends with her in the first place? Yeah.
All right. So this dilemma, the girl literally just texted me and said, my boyfriend got with his stepsister. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna need more details. So now I've got paragraphs. I haven't actually read it yet. So let's hope it makes sense, because I know a lot of my listeners are illiterate, and I'm joking. I'm just not good at reading. Okay. So basically, it's not really his stepsister, because their parents were together for like 10 years and then split, and then they just became friends. It's like Clueless, that movie. And we were dating for 8 months, and like one of her friends texted me and was like, hey girl, Paul, not his name, and Isabel, not her name, are in bed together. And they snapped Isabel's friend and were like, ooh, don't tell blank. This is her. Don't tell the girl in the caption. And after she texted me, I texted him because I knew she was in his house for the weekend. And then he accused me of being a sensitive girlfriend and inconsiderate. So I was like, feck that. And I just left it. Then 2 weeks later for his birthday, I was going to surprise him, and I was meant to be in Dublin, and we live in Douglas in Cork. So I decided to stay home, and his parents knew. And when I walked in, his dad said, oh, he's upstairs with Isabel. So this is the fucking stepsister. So I was already suspicious. So I snuck upstairs, barged into the room, and they were kissing. I went fucking crazy and started beating him up.
Kasey, this is some sort of fan fiction that's
Not
being written.
really,
There's no
like-
way this is real.
No, it gets better. Right, wait.
Is this a real account?
I swear, I met this girl before. I met her at something. Not really. Like, I was just shouting at him because I got him a Ralph Lauren shirt and a Tommy Hilfiger jumper. I was more mad about that because I fucking knew they were hooking up. Also, he vapes, so fuck him. It happened like a year-ish ago, maybe less, but they're still dating to this day, which I think is weird as.
That I actually thought that might have been a man with some weird fetish or something sending you that.
So this girl is basically saying that her fella had a stepsister for 10 years. But then did the parents split? I
They
don't know.
must have.
Yeah, the parents were together for 10 years and then split. So they basically were like half siblings for like 10 years and then decided, like, which technically is that incest? No.
No, but it is.
But still weird.
It's not legally incest, but it is incest.
Because that's your like sibling for 10 years.
Yeah.
And then you decide you like each other and you want to get together.
Yeah, no, that's so weird. That's really, really weird.
I don't even think she's looking for advice. I think she was just telling me the story.
Yeah. What advice can you give to that? Like,
well, he vapes, so that's the biggest red flag for me.
Like, to be honest, I just think you've dodged a bullet there. Like, why would you even want to be with somebody?
I have advice: make a story time.
Yeah, make a story time.
Make a story time. Become an influencer.
Yeah,
I have a picture with this girl. Like I've met her. Like
that would. I actually thought that was made up. Like I thought there's no actual way.
But I wonder, right? This is my question to you, and you can answer me this. So she's saying that when she arrived to the house, the dad was like, "Oh, he's upstairs with Isabel." At this point, where the parents split, obviously. So maybe why would they still be hanging around?
Yeah, like
in the same bed.
Would the parents not have red flags going off there? Like
that is absolutely.
Or did the parents just think, oh, they're friends because they were like brother and sister?
That lie in the same bed together.
Like
that's actually sick.
No.
And I also want to see pictures of these people, so please send my way.
Yeah. Me too.
Guys, thank you so much for sending in your dilemmas. They're getting juicier by the week. You can send them into onthecasepod@gmail.com. If they're long, as I say all the time, I lose them. I can't find them. Every week I'm like, Paul, where the hell are the dilemmas? So email is the best. Or message in to onthecasepod on Instagram or TikTok or wherever you want. But yeah, Niamh, thanks for coming. It's been emotional.
Thank you for having me. I'm
exhausted
exhausted
She
now
just said we're not going to the gym tonight.
After listening to you, I'm mentally exhausted. I need
she's
a break.
trying to persuade me not to go buy a rotisserie chicken.
No, you can't. Kasey thinks you can eat a full rotisserie chicken and call it a fucking day.
Just the breast.
No.
Half chicken.
Just go and get like a pure power meal or something.
I know, but I just have it in my head now that I want rotisserie chicken.
But like that's not going to satiate you. Just chicken. Like there's no potatoes, nothing
Yeah, but like a load of chicken will fill you. Like anyway, I'll figure it out. It's been emotional. What have we got coming up? Oh, we're going to Addison Rae together.
Oh yeah, we are.
We're going.
I've already seen her. You know that.
Have you? Yeah. We're going with a hashtag brand. It's a hashtag brand trip. Well, it's not really a brand trip, but we're going with a brand.
Campion strikes again.
Don't you know? There's actually like 20 of us going.
Yeah, I know.
So keep your eyes peeled with the content, guys.
Yeah.
And if you don't know Nevo, like, where can they find you?
TikTok. I never know, how do I say my username? Because it's Niamh O'Connor, but with 3 N's in the O'Connor on TikTok and Instagram. So NiamhOconnor.
But I would actually love to know, is there even one person that follows me that doesn't know you? Like even one?
Definitely, yeah.
There couldn't be.
Well, no, because we're always together.
Yeah.
So like, same, I doubt there's anyone that follows me that doesn't know you.
Yeah, at this point.
And you're a loudmouth. Everyone knows you.
Yeah. That's true. Okay, drivers, love you all.
Bye.
Bye. On the Case is an Onic original podcast hosted by me, Kasey Campion. Audio and visual design by Stephen King O'Farrell and Connor Daly. Developed and produced by series producer Paul McGregor. Executive producer Sasha Hamrogue. New episodes of On the Case come out every Wednesday on all podcast platforms, and you can watch full episodes on YouTube. Thanks for listening. This is an Onic original podcast.